It's a beautiful day for sailing. Emeryville Marina, San Francisco Bay. My family and I are going out with a couple of close friends that are skilled sailors on their 38-foot monohull called the Wanderlust. Well, there's the cabin boys, Bentley, Marcy, Braxton, Bodie. This is Seth. On the boat. Yeah. He's our super cargo. We're fortunate that we get to take some lessons from them today. Let's take a look below deck. This is the galley and the dinette where we eat. It's like a teeter-totter, huh, Braxton? That's called a gimbaled oven, which moves with the boat. That way you don't spill your food when cooking. And we're getting underway. On our way to Angel Island. Really cool checking out all these boats as we motor out of the marina. Officially underway.
Underway, let's go. We got some wind, we're setting some sails today.
Cannons are loaded. We got plenty of wood planks,
the
provisions.
decks have been swabbed.
Yar!
Forward is where it goes down.
Blue water cruiser.
Almost, yeah.
Officially out of the marina and on our way. So the point of today really is to learn more about sailing and brush up on the skills that we have to eventually get out there and do some blue water cruising of our own. The views are breathtaking. We've got the Golden Gate Bridge straight ahead, Alcatraz Island,
They're gonna come take our lunch.
San Francisco, the Bay Bridge, and we're headed to Angel Island, straight out that way.
And then, yeah, go all the way. That's the sheet you're hauling on.
Then as soon as it gets all the way out, you can just close that cleat.
In fact, close the cleat now and you can finish pulling. It's good for right now. Let's switch to the main. Then we'll shut the motor off after we get the sails set. That's when the real magic happens. Cast off the furling line and haul the out haul. You gotta get that clutch all the way forward there, Cody.
This one?
Yeah, there we go. It's not quite released until it's all the way forward.
Got it.
Yep, go for it, Cody.
Keep going.
Wow.
More? Yeah.
Let's get a winch out, Seth. Which is right in front of you. So basically that out haul you were just using, give it 3 or 4 wraps around the always clockwise.
This goes into the self-tailor, that's what these teeth are. And now you can just crank it and it'll do all the work for you.
One way is the harder way, one way is the...
Oh, it came out of the,
Oh, it's just on the winch handle is what happened. Yeah.
So this way? Yep, either way.
They both turn the winch the same way. One's harder to do and pulls faster. One's easier to do and pulls slower. Okay, that's good right there. And then lock that off. Yeah, we come forward through the wind, and now we're back on it. And yeah, if it changes, we're gonna have to deal with every single change in the wind. It's just how it goes, you know. There's a couple of adjustments you can make on your sails. In this case, I can just get over basically the other course, and the sails should be set well enough that they flop over, we're good. We're driving on the other tack. And now we're headed pretty much straight for the Golden Gate. Yeah, doing something great right now. Yeah. A little more hydration. What you want to watch out for is just keep us close. This is a good steady wind right here too. So just keep us close on this wind, and then don't hit Treasure Island. So the big thing is, see those 2 tabs coming off of the wind indicator as well?
Yeah.
The back of that arrow should stay just outside of that, roughly. Like if I go left, it's gonna open up and come away from those 2 tabs. If I turn right and go to where the tabs cross into those, or the arrow crosses into those 2 tabs, that's when you're into the wind and you'll see the sails start to luff. They almost, if I keep going right, they'll stop filling and we'll get stuck in irons is what it's called.
Got it.
But
That's
yeah,
when we're going directly into the wind, right?
Directly into the wind, exactly. So generally, yeah, wheels all yours. You know, pointing us at Alcatraz is a pretty dang good course right now. Yeah, you can see the wind is still variable, so now you're pretty tight on the wind and we're headed towards the island. We may have to tack, you know. That's part of making a course. You have to take the wind as it comes across you, and then current also affects you, but we'll focus on wind, steady winds, and you can just hop on a wind and just kind of go that direction if that's the wind stays steady.
Ready?
Yep, just a nice easy turn. Helmsley. Exactly, that's perfect right there. Good rate of turn. Okay, a little more. Yep, and you can see as long as we have good boat speed, the boat's turning. Yep, just keep it going. Now they're luffing. And then now they're filling again, so now you're gonna have to steer back the other way and kind of get rounded back up onto the wind again. You feel it start to right itself once we're not heeling over anymore.
Awesome when the boat's heeling over. Super close to the water. In comparison to the other side, that's up out of the water. That's Angel Island right there, but we're actually gonna go ahead and head into the bay. Hitting the waves is kind of fun. So far, good new knowledge today. If you're new to sailing, hopefully you're learning too. Out here in the sheet, got Seth with me. What up? Alcatraz Island. Golden Gate.
Yeah.
San Fran. So what do you think? Are you ready to do some off-grid blue water sailing?
Maybe. I want out.
Whoa! Whoa! Always got to keep an eye out for ships in these trade routes. Entering the port of San Francisco. What are you doing? Bodie's hiding in the cabin. Where are you? Down here in the captain's quarters. Quick peek at San Francisco off our starboard side. That's a look at the Bay Bridge off our port side. Seth is on the bow, scouting out a place for us to dock.
Yeah, looks like port side too.
So with sailing, plans changed quickly. We were headed to Angel Island, but we had a lot more time than we thought, so we ended up coming over here to San Fran. But the dock that we want to tie up to is closed, so now we're going to South Beach by Giant Stadium. Stay tuned. Nice view of San Fran and Bet surfing the boat. Here we go. Woo! Officially under the Bay Bridge right now as we speak. The views out here are spectacular. Learning a lot, having a good time. Bam Bam loves it. One more quick peek of the Bay Bridge before we dock. So now it's my duty to stand on the end of the bow and make sure we don't hit any debris or anything coming into the marina before we dock. So our captain Jordan is going to go ahead and make a nice strategic slow U-turn right here, making sure we don't hit any docks or boats. He's going to have the bow of the boat pointed towards the exit of the marina. That way when we leave from lunch, we don't have any crazy maneuvering and it's just a nice, easy exit. So at this point, boat bumpers should be on the side of the boat where you're going to be docking. Time to throw the lines out to Seth so he can tie them up to the cleats. And you can take a peek down here and see the boat fenders or boat bumpers. Those prevent the boat from getting smashed up by the dock. Take a peek right there at Giant Stadium.
City nearly enough.
Jordan's gonna get the barbecue ready. We're gonna go ashore and do a little exploring around Giant Stadium. Stop to take a peek at this for a sec. This is the Bay Area Shoreline and Waterway Information Center for all boaters out there. So Seth took the lead and decided to take us around the marina and let us get some sights in. And if you look back over there at the end of the dock, that's our boat. Jordan is getting that barbecue ready for us for lunch. Quick pick with the fam bam. And then we went over here to this awesome little park. Let the kids run around, stretch their legs out. Had a good time. Of course, the oldest would be on that.
Filling them up. Hopefully these greasy bastards don't light on fire.
It was finally time to eat and we were ready. We had a really nice lunch, hung out for a bit afterwards, cleaned up, and then we were greeted by this cool seal who just hung out for a little bit. Actually, correction, I believe that's a sea lion, not a seal. It's much larger. And before too long, it was time to head out and get back to Emeryville Marina as the day was coming to an end and we did not want to get caught out there in the dark. On the way back to Emeryville, we had quite an incident happen where the Grinch came out of nowhere and decided to commandeer our boat. But then he gave it back. Looks like the day took a toll on the kiddos. Not a bad way to take a nap, right?
Buddy.
Today was absolutely amazing. We got to take in a lot of great scenery. I learned a whole lot more about sailing to further me in this sailing journey. Our dream is to one day live off-grid and island hop through the Caribbean. So this is our first episode of our sailing journey. This will be one of many. We have a few other sailing trips planned this year. Actually, Seth and I are going to be sailing on the Lady Washington, which is a tall ship that was also in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean as the Interceptor. So stay tuned as we will be doing a 2-week voyage on that here in just a couple of months. For now, we're going to tie up to the dock and head on home. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see our next upcoming adventures. See y'all out there.